everything around you. You know, and whatever situation you may get yourself caught up in, game is there just as well, because I believe game is God. That's my plea. That's what I think, right? But before we get off into this, fellas, you already know what time it is. Go to the description below the about section and holler at me. All the apps and the phone number there, the cell phone number there, fellas. Get at me on the number. Hit me up for a consultation. Text me first. The Gmail, everything's there. You know what I'm saying? Holler at me, fellas. You know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Go and join me on Rumble. KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunker on Rumble. Go and join me on the Patreon, the 7-day free trial, which includes a $5 and $10 tier. Holler at me, fellas. I'm all ears. But game is everything, and everything around you, and everything you doing in every situation, fellas. I guess they was just pulling over so many vehicles getting on the freeway from the on-ramp. And I was one of those vehicles. It was probably 20-something vehicles. 10, 15 cops. They was just motorcycle cops. And the cops in the cars or whatever, just pulled us aside and whatever. I believe they was checking our IDs and writing tickets. They gave a couple people tickets, so I'm figuring they're gonna give me a ticket, right? But it was two guys, a Hispanic guy and a white dude and another white chick. That was the cops, right? That was approaching my car, coming from the other car behind. But the Hispanic guy and the white chick was arguing with the guy in the car behind me. So I knew right then and there that they're going to feel some kind of way coming to every other car going forward. And they're going to try to ruin our day because their day's been ruined just because of this shit right here and whatever they had going on. I know how it go. You know, I did time. I know how these cops are and how these correctional officers and all. I know how they are. You know, the way they feel is going to actually come out. Is going to determine how they're going to punish your ass. Real shit. So, you know, you got to know how the judges, the prosecution, they all do the same fucking shit, right? So when they come approaching my car, they walked up and shit. So the chick and the Hispanic guy, your ID, fellas, you know, boom, boom, you know, boom. Reach out there, give them my driver's license or whatever, you know, show them a copy of the insurance through the app and all that type of shit, right? And the Hispanic guy was talking to somebody else, talking to another cop, and he kind of backed up. And the chick was checking my app and all that. I said, look, check this out. I already know you having a rough day because you don't want to be here doing this. You know, this ain't part of the job, your job description as today. You want to just chill, unwind, let your hair down like every woman would want to do. But then sometimes you might have to toughen up your bootstraps and be down with the programming like the police department got. I said, but at the same time, I am the exception to every rule. She said, how are you to say? I said, so that ticket you going to write, you might as well go ahead and get ready to print it out. I said, because that date we about to have, it's going to be phenomenal, baby. The drink we're going to be on, you know what I'm saying? I know you're going to be glazing me in my eyes. You're going to want to know what's up. You're going to want to kiss on my dimples. You're going to want to do all these things. She said, oh, my God. She started smiling. I made her feel great about herself, fellas. And by me she said, I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, that car behind you and a couple other cars, these motherfuckers are assholes, and the way you made me feel, and you can go ahead and go out of line. I checked everything cool with you. I okay, you go out. You can go ahead and go, and everything's cool. I said, look, before I go, why don't you go ahead and take this number, put it in your phone, and we can get. She said, I can't do that. She said, I'm not gonna lie, I would want to, I really do, but I can't do that, not with these guys on. I said, damn, you can't at least sneak and do it, damn. I said, look, what time you get off, so I can know where to meet you at, and we can exchange numbers then. You know what I mean? She said, look, just go out of line, and left out the line. Not to say that she wouldn't be attracted to me, she could have been. And I believe if she was highly attracted, she would have made something happen. She's still a woman. Don't give a fuck about the uniform, fellas. I'd have been in situations to where, you know, women that was kind of in charge and running certain places or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? Had them legs in the air, real game. You know, so that it's just a uniform, fella, in a place of work. That don't mean nothing. But it was charming enough for her to let me go. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody else, they was hounding him. They was on him. You wouldn't think this chick would be the chick to let motherfuckers go. But she let me go, let out the line, and that's where it was. And I was the only dude left out the line, hit the highway, and gone. All the rest of the cops looking, they didn't say, what the fuck going on here? But she okayed it, so they couldn't question her, right? Cool. So I rolled out, kept pushing, boom. And I'm letting you guys know that game is everywhere around you. Game is in everything you do. Just have the appropriate behavior, know how to communicate and know that if a human being, not a robot, because you got robots running shit out here, little shit, you know, they got little check out places at the stores, robots doing certain things now, but not everywhere. But you know, if a human being is running it, fellas, you never know what that person may be going through. You know what I'm saying? And the things that you say can brighten up their day. And it can get you out of certain jams and situations, even though I didn't do nothing to put myself in one. But they were cops, and they could have been on an asshole power trip, and they could have been writing tickets, and I could have just got a free ticket. That happens, fellas. If you dealt with the streets and the system, you know these things can happen. So free, they call it free casing. Yeah, she could have free cased me like a motherfucker, but she didn't. You know what I'm saying? They was cool, you know, everything was cool. And by me communicating with her, making her feel great for that day, hell, she spared me, you know what I'm saying? So pay attention to everything around you and everything you do, fellas, because you never know what may fall into your lap. Real shit. Or you never know what situation you in that you might have to kick up the gear and kind of assert your dominance over your own behavior. You know what I'm saying? So you can be on humble status and make things work for you. That's real game. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all come over and fuck with me, fellas. And remember, to get on, in order to get on the consultations and things of the video topics of your choice, or wherever the case may be, go to the description below my about section and holler at me. You shoot me a text, holler at me. I'm all ears. Holler.